Hey guys, in today's video, I'm going to share what I believe is the biggest mistake an assistant can make. Actually, probably the biggest mistake that anyone can make in their career, because this mistake can follow you years down the road and sometimes decades down the road. But before we move into the video, don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of my next uploads. That'll really help you build your talent, and it'll help my channel reach more assistants because we're all in this together. Hey guys, this is Cherie from The Exceptional Assistant, and my channel is all about the day-to-day responsibilities and scenarios of the professional assistant. So whether you're an executive assistant today, looking for new tips and tricks, or you're new to the administrative role, this channel will be a great source of information for you. I've worked for executive level leaders within the largest corporations in America, from the gaming industry, the banking industry, and the movie entertainment industry. I've had some of the greatest executive mentors throughout the years, and this is my platform to share what I know. Now let's get to the video. So what's the number one mistake that an assistant can make? You're probably thinking it's an enormous flight mistake that you've made, and now your executive is impacted in the middle of his travel. Or a huge mistake on a project that impacted many people because of one error, and now others are jumping in to fix what you created. But no, those are not the number one mistake. But those are still big mistakes. The number one mistake an assistant can make, well, you've heard that term, don't burn your bridges. And if you've never heard that term before, or you never really understood what it meant, let me share some wisdom. It means that you end a relationship in such an abrupt and severe manner that you could never go back again. So let me give you an example of the consequences of burning your bridges. Let's say you work with a manager that treats everyone like dirt and creates a toxic culture in your company. So you start looking for another job, and when it's time to resign, you can't wait to tell that leader exactly what's been coming to them, and boy did it feel good on your part. So now I'm going to tell you the consequences of an exit like that. For one, you probably threw yourself into a non-rehirable status with that company. And what if one day you want to go back now that that awful manager is no longer there? You can't. That bridge has been burnt down to the ground. So your chances of being rehired is pretty slim to none. And another scenario that can happen is that you can get yourself blackballed in your industry. If that manager knows a lot of people in the industry that you work in, that manager can blackball you so you can't get a position in that industry, in that city or state that you live in. I've seen it happen more than once. But now let me give you a scenario that is the absolute worst that can impact you down the road, years later, many years later. The scenario is you've become very talented in the administrative field and have reached a status to support CEOs and board members of large worldwide corporations, and these positions come with big salaries and bonus incentives. So you interview with one of these amazing corporations, and you do the first round interviews with the recruiter, and now you're on your way to the panel interview to find out the hiring manager or one of the panel members of this large and distinguished corporation is not only that manager that you gave those very unkind words to. And you realize at that moment, what you did to yourself all those years back has now come full circle. And let me tell you, they will remember your name, and they will remember the words that you so graciously gave them. So I'm going to tell you not to shoot yourself in the foot. Don't ever burn your bridges, because managers change over the years to become better leaders. The number one mistake that assistants can ever make is to burn your bridges. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. It doesn't cost you anything to subscribe. And if you have a great tip to share, leave it in the comments. Thanks everybody for watching. Take care.